Whew. Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters Major Leaguer Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number 2. Last episode, we took on the Hot Corners in a 3-game series, our second one in a row the past 2 episodes, and we ended up winning 2 out of 3 in this time go around as we won the first game 13-2 after we injured Elmo Slayer in the first inning. Then we beat up on Babe Ruth in the second game, winning 12-5. The third game we simmed and ended up losing in extra innings 7-6, unfortunately, so we dropped that one. But we did finish the episode 2-1 in a good spot. Today's episode, we start off with this doubleheader here against the Sandcats, which we're going to end up simming because the Sandcats are in last place in their division right now, and everyone's just beating up on them, and that wouldn't be a very entertaining matchup to watch. However, we are going to take a look at this doubleheader against the Moonstars, who beat us earlier this year. They swept the doubleheader while we were at their place, 11-3 and 10-1. They seem to be a pretty good team this year. Right now, they're in second place in their division. They have a winning record, and they're challenging for the division lead. Let's see if we can get some revenge against them this time around, as we are going to approach the second. We actually are going to be at the halfway point of the regular season here in these 2 matchups. But first comes to first, we have this series against the Sandcats to deal with. It's a 2-game series. Vanderwink and Misano here in the first game of the doubleheader. So the lineup is set for that one, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into it as we sim through it. Looking to stay above 500 here with a win. Sandcats got 3 in the first. We answered with 7. They got 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, take the lead and win in 10 innings, 9-8. The Sandcats bounce out of last place. They're now at double-digit wins for the first time this year, and we fall to 14-14, losing a game we probably should have won. So our bullpen blew at that time. Nubs Wubbles signed to the Blowfish. He'll replace Matt Williams. Charlemagne Charleston is released by the Sirloins as they upgrade with Hugs Lavelle, the 37-year-old veteran. All 3 of our guys are still here, so we're going to keep rolling right along here as we take a look at player development real quick. Nope. Ralph never plays, so I don't see the point in wasting this upgrade on him. Not giving Surrounded to Moonstar, not giving Meltdown to Holmes. This one for Dempsey is good. It'll be here. Vanderwink, we're not getting him anything because he hasn't done anything all year, so he's just a wasted roster move at this point. We're just saving up for this one for Dempsey at this point, which thankfully it's here for 5 games, so we also don't even have to rush. We don't even have to buy anything. It's great. It's a great feeling. I'm going to go ahead and sim these couple of games here. Hey, one boy, how's it going, buddy? Yes, the Freebooters are up today. They're the new recorded episode. Nice to see you again, my friend. Glad you're happy for this. I'm assuming that they're doing this is more fun for you to watch compared to watching the Astros as of recently. I know they choked a win away to the Mariners last night. I'm not even checking these scores, so don't even ask me to read them what they were. If you guys are interested, just watch the stream in YouTube. What? My guy. Texas blew it. Ooh, even better. You love to see it. You made postseason? Dude, that's awesome. You guys going for the crown still, or are you in as a wild card team? Look at that. Both our guys are going to be in playoff baseball for the first time in years. All right, next matchup against the Sandcats. This is the easy one. It's the Battle of the Aces, Deals versus Tom Seaver. We're not even going to dive too far into this one. Let's just see who comes out on top. Let's have a look. And they answer 6 unanswered runs and win 6-1. Okay, well. Oh, it was Texas versus Seattle. I thought it was Houston versus Seattle. Okay. Well, hey, that helps you out. So we just got swept by the Sandcats, who are well below 500, in a series we should have won. So we're starting this year 0-2. Oh, you played Arizona. Ooh. Probably a slightly easier matchup. Grass Eaters finally lose. They reach 10 losses. And, of course, the Hot Corners win. So now we're sitting in 4th place. We're meandering around the 500 mark with no aim whatsoever. Brett Butler is released by the Jacks. He'll be replaced by outfielder Kelby King, as that's an upgrade there for the Jacks, who are looking pretty good right now. Looking at our 3 potential starting signees, what do we got? Had to check that real quick. plus 0.5, plus 1.4, plus 6.8. So they are getting close to signing, but they're not quite at the mark that we want to sign them for. So now Seattle beats Texas and we beat Arizona. Then you take the division. Ooh, good luck. Hope you guys get it. All right, so now the Moonstars are up. This is the series we wanted to highlight. Let's check player development, see if anything new popped up. This one is new for Trisha Lee. Chance to improve her secondary position. And extra speed and arm. Not a bad upgrade. A puppy adoption. I like that. This will be here for 6 games. We can wait on this one. This one for Blue is still here. We're not getting him anything. He never plays. This is a dumb one. This is a dumb one. This is the one we want. And I'm not giving him anything because he hasn't done anything all year. So, F that guy. Our starter is juiced. Yes, indeed. Mr. Donnie Sutton is ready. He's feeling it right now on a hot streak. On the mound for the Moonstars, injury-prone young righty Noah Kaiser. He's tense. 5-1 with a 2.97 ERA and a 1.30 whip. And on the mound for us is the juiced Don Sutton, who's durable, the complete opposite of Kaiser. 5-1, 3.05 ERA and a 1.11 whip. Ha-ha. Suck that one, Moonstars. Moonstars sitting at 16-13 right now, in a good spot in their division, I believe. What are their standings? They are leading the division right now, so this is a good matchup for us. Let's see if we can challenge. Meanwhile, we're meandering in 4th place around the 500 mark, just like last year. All right, lineup we'll use. Leading off in center, Willie Wilson. And it's Carlton Starr at shortstop. Tater's in at batting third at first base. Giambi's out in left first. Or Taters is in left. Okay, Giambi's at first. He's locked in. Trisha Lee is DHing, batting 5th. Randolph in the 6th slot is 10th at second base. Burks in right field, batting 7th. Still hasn't ever healed up from that injury. Batting 8th, third baseman Ron Say, and batting 9th is catcher Tough Lift as Sutton is on the mound. Let's go. Yeah, Sutton's feeling it right now. I can't wait to pitch with him. We've been playing a lot of his starts recently, but hey, that's just how things work out. Looking at the Moonstars, middle of their lineup's hitting pretty well right now. Jim Rice and Ron Santo both on a little bit of a hot streak there. Statsman, unfortunately, not hitting as well, but, he's still there on the lineup. They also have Kat Stanza, Jackie Slam there in the 4 slot, John Renero at shortstop, Kimmy Smoke, Shigatani. This is going to be a power-laden lineup with with the exception of Shigatani, of course. She doesn't hit the ball very far. All right, we got Stanza, Santo, and Statsman, triple S's up first. Against Donnie Sutton is Stanza DHing today, leading off for the Moonstars, hitting .252 with 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Taking a look at the numbers here for Donnie Sutton. He's 5-1, a 3.05 ERA, and a 1.11 whip. 17 runs given up, 15 earned in 7 starts, 44 innings pitched. He's averaging over 6 innings a start, 43 hits, 6 walks, 4 homers, 1 hit batsman, 250 batting average against. He's got 33 strikeouts. And there are his advanced stats for those of you who feel inclined to read them, of course. Lineup for the Moonstars after Stanza, locked in third baseman Ron Santo. Then it's tense right fielder Track Statsman in the 3rd slot. Batting 4th, center fielder Jackie Slam. Batting 5th is locked in left fielder Jim Rice. Batting 6th, shortstop John Renero. Batting 7th, first baseman Kimmy Smoke. Batting 8th, second baseman Sammy Shigatani. And batting 9th is the veteran catcher Boo Lewis. Let's get it on. Heater up and away in the first pitch. His line to third. Say leap, snaps it out of the air. Good John Ron. 1 down. Next up is Ron Santo. He's locked in. Third baseman hitting .309. 7 homers, 25 RBIs. Respectable numbers here so far for Santo. Curveball down in there at the knees. 0-1. Got up and away. Whiffed on it outside. 0-2. Sutton ahead. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out for Don. 2 down. Base is empty for Statsman, the right fielder. He's tense, hitting .274, 2 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Screwball away, hangs, fouled off into the screen, 0-1. Pushing me down and in, that's fouled off, 0-2. Little late. Slider up and in. Popped up, skied to left field. Taters over a step, puts it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Quick inning for Sutton. Wilson, Starr, and Taters do up against Noah Kaiser as the young righty takes the mound. Willie Wilson leading off. Center fielder is first pitch Slayer active, hitting .267 with a homer. 5 RBIs on the year. Facing the tense Kaiser coming into this start. Kaiser in the year, 5-1, 2.97 ERA and a 1.30 WHIP, 15 runs given up, 13 earned in 8 appearances, 7 starts. He had 1 relief appearance on the year. 39 in the third innings pitched, 44 hits, 7 walks, 3 homers, 1 hit batsman. Batting average against 272 and 29 strikeouts for the second most in the starting pitching rotation. And there are his advanced stats for y'all if you're at all curious as to what he's been up to this year. I'm assuming he's tense because he came in relief recently. That is what I'm assuming. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. Wilson ready here with first pitch Slayer. Here we go. Fork ball at the knees. Hit well to left center field. That's got some carry. Is Slam tracking it. She'll get to it, though, in the gap. 1 down. Next up is going to be Carlton Starr, who also has first pitch Slayer. Active the shortstop, hitting .372 on the year. 5 homers and 23 RBIs. Curveball up. That's out of the zone. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Starr waits for it. Hits it well right field. That's got a little bit of carry to it, but it's right at the wall for Statsman. 2 down. Base is empty for Mash Taters, the left fielder. He's hitting .344. 15 homers, 36 RBIs on the year for Mash. Curveball up and away. Strike called on the high corner. 0-1. Two-seamer way is lined to center. Right back at Jackie Slam, who's in on the run, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Both starters off to a quick start to the second. Slam, Rice, and Renero do up against Don Sutton. Hit someone before the game or just crapped the bed? Why is he tense? It's a very good question, one boy. What I'm assuming is that Kaiser's last appearance was that 1 relief appearance we noticed in his stat line, because he has 7 starts. This is his 8th, but he already has 8 appearances on the year coming into this start. So I'm assuming his most recent appearance was in relief in an extra innings marathon game. And obviously, of course, as you know, if you bring a starter in relief, they automatically go to tense mojo if they're neutral. So I'm assuming he got tense, or he went all the way down to rattled at some point, and he just never recovered fully. Because sometimes they don't recover if they're not allowed to get enough outs in that relief appearance. And it could have been him giving up the winning run as well. That is also true. Could have crapped the bed in that one. Cleanup hitter Jackie Slam is up here with max boosted Ace Exterminator here. Plus 40 power and 10 contact. My God. 299 average, 9 homers, 23 RBIs. Well, that's busted. All right, Donnie, let's be careful with her. She might rip it. Heater down in the way, caught the knees, 0-1. Go down and in. That's ripped back into the backstop, 0-2 the count. Who thought giving Slam, Ace Exterminator, and RBI hero is fair? Nobody. Nobody at all. Just the guy who said, you know what, I like her. She's one of the most used players in franchise. Let's make her even more OP. Screwball up and in. The next pitch, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Donnie Sutton, and he's feeling it. 1 down. She's a plus A. Jim Rice up next, the left fielder. He's locked in, hitting .318. 7 homers, 19 RBIs for the former Boston Red Sox. Was him ripping away on the first pitch, blew it by him. 0-1 as Sutton just, pumped that gas up there and said, here, if you can hit it, go for it. Screwball down and in is taken low and inside. Good eye there from Rice, 1-1. Slider up and in is off the plate, just misses inside, 2-1. He's him down in the way, off the plate and low, 3-1. Him up and away, Rice lines at the second. Randolph is there on the backhand, 2 down. Base is empty for Johnny Renero, the shortstop, hitting .250, 5 homers, 10 RBIs on the year, in the 6th left today for the Moonstars. Guys, he's so no broken. See, so if she was an S tier, then she would be broken. Ah, yeah, that's the logic they used. Of course. Renero, 5 homers, 10 RBIs, hitting .250. I think I already said that. I probably just forgot. Oh, well. Screwball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called from Sutton, 0-1 as he's cruising right along here. Slider down in the way, chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Forcing him up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Third punch out for Sutton, another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 2, it's scoreless. Giambi, Lee, and Randolph do up against Kaiser. Let him retry that. Okay, let's use that English. Guys, she's not broken. If she was broken, we would have made her an S tier. There you go. I got there. I knew what you were saying. Giambi leading off the second inning for the Freebooters at first base today. He's locked in as he takes a curveball in at the knees from Kaiser, 0-1. Giambi hitting .281 with 6 homers and 18 RBIs on the season so far. Slider at the knees, ripped hard on the ground to first, but backhanded by Smoke. She'll make the play, 1 down. Base is empty for Trisha Lee, the DH today for us, hitting .333 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet for Trisha, but she's getting on base. That's what matters. Slider up, strike called, 0-1, making use of that limited playing time she gets. Curveball at the knees, rope to right center field. That is down for a base hit as Lee gets the first hit of the game for either club. Runner on with one down here in the second for the Freebooters. That brings up Willie Randolph. Second baseman is tense. Hitting .311, no homers yet. 15 RBIs, though, on the year for Willie. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Forkball at the knees, hit up the middle of the second hard, backhanded by Shigatani to second one. Renero to first, double play, and that ends the inning as our momentum is quickly squashed. To the third, it's still scoreless. Smoke, Shigatani, and Lewis do up against Sutton. Kimmy Smoke leading off, the first baseman hitting .343 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. She still has the volatile trait. Sutton is now locked in after 2 scoreless innings to start his day and also juiced. Slider down and in is a strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Check swing strike called, 0-2. Screwball down and away. In the dirt, 1-2. Screwball up and in. Chased inside and fouled back into the backstop, 1-2. Forcing me down and in. Blew it by her, strike 3 on the inside corner. Fourth punch out for Sutton already, 1 down. Here's Sammy Shigatani, second baseman hitting .242. 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year in the 8th slot today for the Moonstars. First pitch curveball down and away is whiffed through. 0-1 is caught out in front of it as she was. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-2. Sutton is forging ahead. Two-seamer up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. 5th punch out for Sutton. He's feeling it, 2 down. Here's Boo Lewis, the catcher, hitting .215 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs all in the year. In the 9 slot here for the Moonstars. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Fouled back into the screen. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Chased and fouled into the screen again. 0-2 the count as Sutton is just cruising right now. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again at 0-2. Slider down and away. Just low and outside. Good hold by Lewis. 1-2. Curveball down and away. Middle away it goes up into the zone as it's fouled off. 1-2 remains the count. Forcing up and in. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. 100 on the gun. Sutton strikes at the side. He's up to 6 today. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Burke, Say, and Lift do up, and that is 4 strikeouts in a row for Donnie Sutton. Donnie's on one right now. Bottom 3, it's the bottom of the lineup here for the Freebooters. Batting in the 7th slot today, right fielder Ellis Burks. Hitting .339, 11 homers, 36 RBIs on the year as he has finally passed Mash Taters for the for the batting average lead on the team. He also is the team leader in RBIs, trying to track him down in the home run category. Still a few behind. Curveball down in the way, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Forkball down in the way is lined to first, right at Kimmy Smoke, 1 down. Here's Ron Say, the third baseman, hitting .366, 5 homers, 17 RBIs on the year. Forkball down and then turned on by Ron into the corner. He got it. Cannonball coming at you there. Stayed inside the line. Right over the low wall. Ronnie Say continues to drop bombs as he puts us on the board. 6th of the year for Ron. It is 1-0. Freebooters strike first. And there is Tough Lift, the catcher, hitting .257. 5 homers, 10 RBIs here at the bottom of the Freebooters lineup. Kaiser at neutral mojo still. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, ripped up the middle on the line, base hit into right center. Good rip by Lift. He's on with 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup we go. It is Willie Wilson. He flew out to center on the first pitch he saw today. 0-1. Flew out to left center into the gap as Slam ran it down. Slider at the knees, line to second, right at Shigatani for the second out as Lift holds. Carlton Starr up next. He is 0-1 today. He flew out to right field at the wall his first time up, 0-1. Curveball up is high again from Kaiser. That misses, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away, line to short, right at Renero, and that ends the inning. But the Freebooters strike first with a big bomb from Ron Say as he hooks it inside the foul pole and left. 1-0 to the 4th. Stanza, Santo, and Statsman do up against Don Sutton. Here is Cat Stanza, 0-1 day so far for Cat, trying to get something started against Sutton, who's still locked in after 3 shutout innings. Forcing him down in the way. Strike called at 100. 0-1. Screw ball up and in. Stanza rips it foul early on it. 0-2 as that's in the stands. Slider down and in. Checked inside. Good hold. 1-2. Ball down in the way. Grounded the second right at Randolph as he charges in. Makes the play. In the dirt. Good pick by Giambi to save it. 1 down. Stands at tenths. Here's Santo. 0 for 1 today. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1 as Sutton forges ahead. Forcing him down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Sutton ahead. Slider down in the way. Hit up the middle on the ground slowly to second. Randolph backhands to his right. Makes the play. Clean throw this time. 2 down. Base is empty for Statsman. He's 0 for 1 and tenths. So Sutton's pitch miss, I use an online lead. Number 1 pitch with my number 1 pitcher. Okay. 90 velo, 50 junk, 80 accuracy. It works. Indeed, it does. It shows it's working here right now. I love it. All right. Statsman's up. Curveball middle in on the first pitch hangs. He's a little late, though, as he fouls it back. 0-1. I agree. Donnie, I think, is underrated. He's a very solid pitcher. You would love him as a 1 or a 2. He's got the stuff. Two-seamer away. Strike called on the outside corner. 0-2. No one remembers Donnie because he was, always overshadowed, He had Oral Hershiser in front of him. He had Don Drysdale ahead of him. I think he was after Sandy Koufax's time, but he definitely had Drysdale and Hershiser in front of him almost the entire time he was in L.A., so he was never, seen as the number 1 guy, but he is really good. Careful with lower away curves to righties. Yeah, because they can go with it and just shoot it off over the fence. Yeah, I've run into that problem a couple times. 3 comebackers in 8 starts. Aye. Sounds like it hurts. Four-seamer up and in. Fooled him inside strike 3. He chased it. 7th punch out for Sutton, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's 1-0. Taters, Giambi, and Lee do up against Kaiser. It's the heart of the lineup for the Freebooters. Hit the pitcher. Oof. Rough. Yeah, you can't keep suffering pitcher injuries. Thankfully with Sutton, that durable trade will make it less likely to happen, but still a pain in the butt. Especially keep getting hit in the crotch. Tater's leading off here. He's 0 for 1 today with a line out his first time up. Fourth ball is away for a called strike from Kaiser. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Hit well by Taters to center field. That's carrying. Slam though at the warning track. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Giambi, 0 for 1 day for him so far. Grounded out hard his first time up to second. Heater up and in, that's a strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch from Kaiser. That one is inside this time, missing the high inside corner. 1-1. Fastball down the way, dump to left center. Over the leaping glove of Renero. That is a base hit. Giambi on with a 1-out knock as he'll be getting his first hit of the day. 1 for 2 for him. Here's Trisha Lee, who singled her first time up and was erased on a ground ball double play. She's 1 for 1. Kaiser sets, fires. Curveball hangs on the first pitch away, middle, port of the zone as it's hanging up there for slam on the sky ball. Jackie puts it away in left center for the 2nd out. And runner still at first here for Willie Randolph, who was already tense, and then he grounded into a double play. He's 0 for 1. Trying to right his hitting mojo right now. Is that 2-seamers inside for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball up, fouled off late into the Freebooters dugout, missing Dempsey there by a couple inches as he's the one standing on the end of the railing. 0 for 2 days, 0 for 2 count. Heater up as Chase pulled to left field, sinking quickly, but Rice in to make the catch, and that will end the inning. To the 5th, it is staying at 1-0 Freebooters. Slam, Rice, and Renero do up against Donnie Sutton. Here is Jackie Slam, who's 0 for 1 today, trying to get something started for her offense. Well, down the way on the first pitch, grounded up the middle into center, and that is the first hit today for the Moonstars, as, of course, it is Jackie Slam who gets it. She'll be on as the leadoff woman. None down in the 5th. Here is Jim Rice, who's 0 for 1 today and locked in. Zoomer up and away, just inside, ball 1. Down in the way, whiffed on it as Rice as he's late, 1-1. Slide down and in, runner goes, chased inside, throw down by Tough Lift. Nailed Jackie Slam at second as that was a failed hit and run. What a throw by Tough as he just gunned out Slam. Jackie, where are you? Jackie's third steal attempt of the year. She is now 1 for 2. 1 down in the inning. 1-2 count here to Jim Rice. Screwball up and away. Fouled back into the screen. 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Pop foul. That is going to get out of play as Giambi watches it fall. Forcing it down and in. Low. 2-2. Slider down and away. Checked outside and low. 3-2. Dribble down and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. Count remains full. Forcing up and away. Fouled back into the screen. Jim Rice putting up a good fight here. Two-seamer up. Middle of the plate line to first. Giambi leaps over the outstretched glove into the corner and right. Burks is there, though, and Rice doesn't run well, so it'll hold him to just a single. 1 down, runner at first for John Renero. That was a good battle between Rice and Sutton, which Rice ends up winning. Here's John Renero. He's 0 for 1 today. Tense after striking out his first time up today. Two-seamer down and away in the first pitch. Blew it by Renero, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off late into the Freebooters dugout, 0-2. Ball down and in the dirt. Good block, 1-2. Slide up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. 8th punch out for Sutton. 2 down, and here's Smoke, who's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging her first time up as well. Screwball down and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Way inside off the plate, 1-1. Zoom up and away. High and outside, 2-1. Zoom up and in. Line to short. Star there to his left makes the snag, and that ends the inning. The no-hitter and perfect game is broken up here in the 5th inning for the Moonstars, but we do still put up a 0 as it's a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel. Halfway home here to the bottom of the 5th. Burks, Say, and Lift do up here for the Freebooters as it's the bottom of our lineup. Burks leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. He lined out the first base his first time up. Slider him down and in. Ripped hard, but he's out in front. 0-1. Pass up and in. Turned on by Burks into the gap, and that is going to one-hop to the fence as that's shot into the gap. Slam gets it in quickly, but it is a double for Burks as he is in scoring position. He's 1 for 2, and that'll bring up Say, who homered down the left field line his first time up as he hooked one in there. 1 for 1 today so far. So far, it's the only run on the board for either club. Curveball hangs, pulled, just foul. 0-1. That was a hanger, and we should have punished it. Fastball down and away, fouled off. 0-2. Say behind. Two-seamer up and in, ripped into the hole. Base hit to left, and that'll hold the runner at third as Rice has a cannon. And he airmailed it! It just rattled around the backstop like a pinball, but I wasn't expecting it, so nobody advances on the errant throw. Runners at the corners here with none down for Tough Lift. Lift singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today, and that is the first time I've ever seen a baseball do that when it hits the backstop, so that's pretty funny. Cannon arm activated at the worst possible time as it was a bad throw. Let's see if Lift can bring him home. Infield in here, trying to protect the 1-run lead as that slider is high from Kaiser. Ball 1. Fastball middle away, hit well by Lift. Right center field, that's got Carey. Back at the wall, leaping. Cannonball coming at you in the Freebooters bullpen. Lift got enough height on that one to shoot it out over Jackie Slam's leaping glove. 4-0 Freebooters. 6th of the year for Lift. There we go. That's what we needed. Here is Wilson. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch Slayer still active as Kaiser once again tense. Peter away, outside, missing. Ball 1. Forkball down and away, in there, 1-1. Slider hangs, line to center, but right at Jackie Slam, who barely has to move. 1 down. We love it indeed. Carlton start next 0 for 2 and tense today. Yet to find a base hit here. Fastball down in the way is chopped short off the end of the bat. Renero in, makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Taters. He's 0 for 2 and tense today. Curveball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Two-seamer at the knees, grounded hard to second. Backhanded by Shigatani. Into first, and that is going to end the inning. But 4 home. 3 home in the inning on a home run by Tough Lift as he extends the Freebooters lead to 4-0 to the 6th. Shigatani, Lewis, and Stanza do up against Donnie Sutton. Here's Shigatani, 0 for 1 day. She struck out swinging her first time up. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, hangs, grounded to short. To his left is Star. He'll make the play across. 1 down. Next up, Boo Lewis. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout his first time up as well. Rally starter active for Boo. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Screwball down and in. Strike called as it floats in there, 0-2. Screwball down and away. Outside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Sky, line back up the middle to right center. That is a hit for Lewis. His first today. He's 1 for 2. Third hit today total from the Moonstars as he's on with 1 down in the 6th for Kat Stanza, who's 0 for 2. Grounded out last time up. She's currently tense. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Floats in there. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Stanza hits in the hole to short. Past the diving Stars glove. That's a base hit. First and second now. Low throw. Good save by Say. Runners 2 on, 1 down now. Here's Santo, 0 for 2. Best chance so far for the Moonstars today. They're looking to capitalize. Screwball up and away in the first pitch. High and outside. 1-0. Four-seamer down in the way. Fouled off late by Santo. 1-1. Ball down and in. Pulled foul out in front of it. 1-2. Slider up and away. Popped off the end of the bat. Foul out of play. We'll do it again. Run the count stays at 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up foul. Will that stay in play behind the plate? Lift there. He will make the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Here's Statsman, who's 10th. So for 2 with RBI Hero active, though, trying to break out of his slump. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Taken low. 1-1. Screwball up and in. Strike called. 1-2. Sutton looking for the punch out. Screwball down and in. Off the plate. Good take. 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased outside. Will stay alive at 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Strike break called on the outside corner. 9th punch out for Sutton, and that ends the inning as he's through 6 shutout. Bottom 6, it's 4-0. Giambi, Lee, and Randolph do up against Kaiser. Good job by Donnie to work out of that one. Giambi leading off, singled last time up. He's 1 for 2 and locked in currently against Kaiser. Pass by middle of the way. Hard grounder pass short into left field, and Giambi on with a 1-pitch knock. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 6th for the Freebooters. Here's Trisha Lee, 1 for 2 with a single. Pop out last time up to center. For a ball up, taken high above the zone. Good eye, ball 1. Two-seamer inside, misses. 2-0 to Lee. Forkball down in the way, hit off the end of the bat as she loaded up a power swing, but it's a sky ball to center. Slam makes the catch for the first out. Next up is Willie Randolph, who's rattled, 0 for 2 today, not hitting the ball well. This will probably be his last at bat of the game. Two-seamer up, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away is high, 1-1. Slider hangs, skied to left center. He got under it, just missed it too. Therefore, it is going to be the left fielder, Rice, 2 down. Giambi still at first after the leadoff knock. 2 down in the inning now for the 7-hitter Ellis Burks, who doubled last time up and then scored on the home run by Tough Lift. He's 1 for 2. Slider down the way, pulled to the gap, left center field. That's got some carry. It's got height. Off the high wall. Extra bases for Ellis. Cannon arm activated, so we'll hold at third. It's another double for Ellis. He's 2 for 3. 2 in scoring position for Ron Say, who singled last time up and hit a solo homer earlier. Scored on Lift's homer last time up as well. He's locked in. Can Ron deliver? Fastball up, lined up the middle into the gap, base hit. That's going to get all the way to the fence in left center field. Slam misplays it as well, gets it in. It's a double for Say as he scores 2. 6-0 Freebooters. 3 RBIs now today for Ron. And here's Tough Lift, 2 for 2 today. 3-run homer last time up in a single. He's locked in. Kaiser still tense, trying to get out of the inning. Forkball high and tight. That's inside. 1-0. Fastball up, line to first. Picked by Smoke. She'll take it herself, and that ends the inning. Good reactions by Smoke to keep it in front of her. 2 in home on the double by Say, though, with 2 outs. 6-0 to the 7th. Slam, Rice, and Renero due up as Sutton's coming back out for the 7th, but he is at 80 pitches, so let's keep close tabs on him. That is exactly what we wanted indeed. Those insurance runs are mwah, magnifique. Slam up, 1 for 2 with a single today. She's currently tense, as after singling, she was thrown out trying to steal on a botched hit and run. She thought she could get cheeky with it. Curveball down and in on the first pitch from Sutton. Chopped the second. Ran off to his right. Backhands cleanly. On to first. 1 down. Jim Rice up next. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in still. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider pin away. Whiffed on it outside. 0-2 as Sutton forges ahead. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off late. Jim Rice does stay alive. 0-2 pitch coming, curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. 10th punch out for Sutton. He's at double digits. 2 down, and here's Renero, 0 for 2 and 10th. First pitch, screwball down and in. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Renero has struck out twice today. He's 0 for 2. Forcing him down and away, fouled off into the screen, 0-2. Slider pin away. Chased it, strike 3. 11 punch-outs for Sutton. Strikes out Renero, gives him the hat trick. Bottom 7, it's 6-0. Wilson, Starr, and Taters due up. Here's Wilson, 0 for 3 today and tense as he's not hitting well today. I don't think I have any batters who can come off the bench. Actually, I do. Okay. Okay, boys. We got a shot. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start subbing some guys on here in a second. I'm going to let Wilson bat, though. I need him in center. He has to stay in. 0 for 3 today, though. Slider hangs on the first pitch, line to center hard, but it's right at Jackie Slam. 1 down. Here's Starr. He's also tense, 0 for 3 today. Not feeling well. First pitch Slayer still active, so I'll let him bat. Fastball down the middle, line to right center, but it's right at Jackie Slam. 2 down. Here's Mash Taters, 0 for 3 today. He's tense as well. He's our best batter, so fastball up and in. Oh! Turned on by Taters. Kaiser got cute with it. Into the third deck and right. Cannonball coming at you. As Taters said, I've had enough of your crap, Kaiser. I'm putting you out to pasture. 16th of the year for Taters. His team lead now back up by 3 over Burks. 7-0. Never seen third deck. Oh, and Giambi stimulated. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. And they're leaving Kaiser in. Let's see if Giambi can hit it out of the park. You want to go for it, Jason? 9 to short, into the gap, over the leaping Renero's glove. Extra bases for Giambi. He's going to walk into second with a double. He slides in, really, because Rice activated his arm. Here's Lee, 1 for 3 with a single today for the DH. Flew out last time up. Heater in the dirt, ball 1. She's also popped out and singled today. Heater in there at the knees away. Good pitch from Kaiser. 1-1. Caught the corner. Slider down the way is Chase. Dribbler to short. Renero has no play at third. He'll go to first. That ends the inning. 1 run in on the home run by Taters as he absolutely murders a high fastball. Put it in a third deck in right field. Never seen a ball up that high. It's almost out of the stadium. 7-0 now to the 8th. Smoke, Shigatani, and Lewis do up. We are sending Sutton back out for the 8th. Kimmy Smoke 0 for 2 today. Volatile still active here for her as we're going to make some defensive subs. Randolph is due to bat next inning. I'm going to go ahead and get him out of here. Ralph Blue's going to play second base. We're also going to bring in, well, Taters just hit a home run. He's not coming out. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Willie Wilson. We're going to bring in Ron Gant. He's going to play center field as he's got better speed than Taters. And I think that's it for right now. I might sub off Starr, but I don't have anybody else who can play shortstop, do I? Blue can move over there, but then does anyone else play second base? That's the question. I don't think so. I don't think we have the flexibility that we do there, so I think we're kind of stuck. But yeah, those are the 2 subs we're going to make, and we'll stick with that for right now. All right, Donnie, go ahead and get him. We're down in the way. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Ball down and in. Chop back to the mound. Don Sutton bare hands the first. 1 out. That's a quick out. 2 pitches. When you go to a game and you buy the cheap seats, you don't think you're going to get a ball. Well, those fans are very, very happy with Mashed Taters. He just showed some muscle. Like, call the cops, because there's just been a murder up there. Unintentional, of course. It's probably manslaughter. Here's Sammy. She's 0 for 2 today. Dribble down on the way to Sammy. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Dribble up. Middle of the zone. Hangs. Fouled back into the screen. Got lucky. 0-2. You see me down and in. Grounded to second. Blue to his right. Backhands cleanly as he's in the game. Cole off the bench. 2 down. And here's Boo Lewis. 1 for 2 with a single today. Last time up he did single. Rally starter still active for Boo. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1 as he wasn't expecting it. Forcing him up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Sutton looking for the punch out. Screwball down and in. Off the plate inside. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 2-2. Fired down the way. Chased outside. Lewis stays alive. Here comes pitch number 99 from Sutton. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it high. Strike 3. 12th punch out for Sutton. 1-2-3 8th inning. He's got a shutout through 8. You're damn right we're sending him back out for the 9th. Bottom 8. Blue, Burks, and Say do up. Who cares? He's almost at 100 pitches. He's coming back out. He's been dominant all night. He's earned it. Ralph Blue leading off. It's his first at-bat today. He's 1 for 5 on the year with an RBI off the bench. Utility man getting the at-bat here against Kaiser, who's in the 8th. Checks me outside on the heater. Misses outside. Ball 1. Fastball down the middle. Hard chop through the middle as Blue puts it right under the legs of Kaiser. He's on with a leadoff single in the 8th. Next up, Ellis Burks. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles so far. Kaiser staying out there here. Fastball up and in. Pulled to left field. That's a base hit for Ellis. His 3rd today. He's 3 for 4. And now he's locked in. 2 on, none down for the Freebooters. Looking to add on. Here's Say, who is a triple shy of the cycle. He doubled home 2 last at-bat. He hit a solo homer his first at-bat. And his second at-bat, he's singled. He's 3 for 3. Looking for that triple. Fans want Taters back up. We're going to try and give it to him, indeed. Pork ball up. Strike called. 0-1. Floated in there. For about the knees. Ripped foul out in front of it. Stay behind. 0-2. Chase the fastball up out of the zone. Popped up shallow left. Renero out. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up going to be the 9-hitter. Tough Lift the catcher. He's locked in. 3-run homer earlier in the game. He's also singled. 2 for 3. Flew out last time up though. Fastball down the way. Hard grounder into the hole in right center. That's going to get it done. Lift's going to deliver again. 1 run already coming home. Throw to the cutoff man. Smoke back to first is late. RBI single for Lift. It's 8-0 Freebooters. And here comes Ron Gant, who was put in the game last episode as a defensive sub and center. He's hitting .298 on the year with 6 homers and 10 RBIs. Looking to bring home some more. Slider up and in. Taken high from Kaiser. Ball 1. For about the knees. Line to center. That's down for a hit. And Gant's going to bring home 1. 9-0 Freebooters. Here's Starr. He's 0 for 4 in tenths today, not hitting well. First pitch Slayer is active. Kaiser is finally pulled after 7 and a third innings. He's given up 9 earned runs so far. Both runners on base, his responsibility. A multitude of hits. No strikeouts today for Kaiser. It was just an all-around bad day. Coming out of the bullpen is the closer, Klaus the game, as rally stopper is active. Kaiser finishes giving up 16 hits in those 7 and a third innings. The 2 runners on base, of course, his responsibility, so his line could get even worse. Klaus the game on the year, 2-0, 5.06 ERA and a 1.22 whip for the closer. 6 earned runs given up. 11 appearances on the year with 1 save, 10 and 2/3 innings pitched. 10 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, batting average against a .238, and his advanced stats, of course, for those who are curious. Taters is on deck. Let's see if we can bring him up. Star 0 for 4 today in tenths, facing the now rally starter boosted to game. Klaus sets and fires. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Down the left field line. Into the corner. Fair ball. Star's got his first hit of the game. 1 run is going to score. That's Lift. Holding at third is Gant. And it's an RBI double for Star. 10-0 Freebooters. That run is charged to Kaiser. And Mash Taters is back up after hitting a homer in the 3rd deck in right field. 1 for 4 today with a solo homer. Let's see if Taters can add any more. Fastball at the knees. Hit well, left center field. Did he get it? He got it. Cannonball coming at you there. Just under the seats in left center. 2nd homer of the game for Taters. That 3-run shot's going to make it 13-0 Freebooters add on. This is revenge for what they did to us earlier this season. Remember, they beat us both times earlier this year pretty badly. One of those 3 runs is charged to Kaiser. He'll finish with 11 earned runs on the score. Last 2 to the game, who's tense. And here's Giambi, who's still locked in juice, by the way. He has singled and doubled today. He's 2 for 3. Or, no, 3 for 4. He's singled twice. Curveball down in the way is low and outside. Ball 1. Fastball down and then chased it. Broken back grounder to second. Shigatani on the bare hand. 2 down. Yeah, I know. Here's Lee. 1/4 the single. We choked it. And the game is coming out. Here's Durr Neverwalker, the locked-in reliever. He's going to try and slam the door. Just trying to get the last out. Neverwalker 0-1 at 1.72 ERA and an 0.86 WHIP. 6 earned runs given up in 15 games. 31 in the 3rd innings. 22 hits, 4 homers, 5 walks, 30 strikeouts. Batting average against 191, and there are his advanced stats, which look pretty damn good. Boo, boo, indeed. Boo his ass. He sucked. Neverwalker locked in out of the bullpen, trying to slam the door. Curveball away, caught the outer corner, 0-1. Curveball the knees, dumped the center field as Lee has a base hit. 2-out knock will keep the inning alive here for the Freebooters as we are going to send up the next hitter, which is Ralph Blue, who started the inning. We batted around. Fighting Crane active. 1 for 1 with a single today is Ralph. Slider up, hard grounder to second, 1 hop to Shigatani, and that ends the inning. 10 men bat in the inning for the Freebooters, and we score 6. 13-0 now to the 9th. Sutton coming back out for the complete game shutout. Stanza, Santo, and Statsman do up. There's Stanza, who singled last time up. She's 1 for 3. Donnie Sutton is now on fire, about ready to throw pitch number 100. He's also still juiced, by the way, folks. Screwball down in the way in the first pitch. Chased it, 0-1. Nice pitch. 2-seamer down and in. Lined at the middle, base hit. Leadoff batter is going to be on here for the Moonstars in the 9th. Sutton down to locked in mojo. Here is Santos, 0 for 3. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away. High, just missed, 1-1. 4-seamer up and in. Chased it high, 1-2. Sutton ahead. Ball down and in. In the dirt, 2-2. Screwball down in the way. Checked outside, good hold, 3-2. Forcing it down and in. Grounded to first. Giambi there on the backhand. Fires to second. 1 star back to Giambi. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down in the 9th. Last chance for the Moonstars is Statsman, who's tense. 0 for 3 today. Sutton 1 out away from the complete game shutout. He's on fire and juiced. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Check swing, strike called, 0-1. Screwball up and in. Strike called, 0-2. 1 strike away for Sutton. Peter up and away. Outside, good take, 1-2. 2-seamer down and in. Inside, good hold, 2-2. Here's pitch number 112 for Sutton. Curveball down in the way. Checked low, 3-2. Slider up and in. Statsman fouls it back. Will stay alive. Here comes pitch number 114 from Sutton. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Here's pitch number 115 here. Screwball down and in. Skied to left center. Taters is over. Calling for it in the gap. Puts it away. And Sutton has the complete game shutout. Freebooters win 13-0 as we beat the piss out of the Moonstars for what they did to us earlier this season. It was wonderful. Like, you love to see a complete and utter domination from the beginning. Only 5 hits today for the Moonstars. 2 for Stanza, 1 for Slam, 1 for Rice, 1 for Lewis. 2 of them were erased. 1 on the double play, 1 on a caught stealing. The other 2 were legitimate. For us, hitless today were Willie Wilson as well as Willie Randolph, both Willies. Everyone else got at least 1 hit today, including the bench players Gant and Blue. 2 homers today for Mash Taters. He drove in 4 runs on them. Starr had an RBI double. Gant had an RBI single. Ron Say had a 3 RBI a solo homer and 2 RBI double. Tough Lift had a 3-run homer and an RBI double. Or RBI single. Pitching lines, Kaiser, 7 of the 30, takes the loss, 16 hits, 11 earned runs, 3 homers. He falls to 5-2. ERA balloons up to over 4.5. His ERA, remember, was at 2.97, I believe. Klaus the game, a third of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 2 earned runs on a homer, and Never Walker, a third of an inning, giving up 1 hit. For Don Sutton, complete game shutout, 5 hits, given up, 12 strikeouts. He improves to 6-1 and has his ERA just above 2.5. Player of the game is Don Sutton for his pitching, followed by Mashed Taters for his 2 homers, and then Tough Lift with his 4 RBI day, 3 on a homer, 1 on a single. And that is only game 1, folks. We still got 1 more against the Moonstars here today. Let us see how that one goes. I'll give you a refresher on why that one just felt so good to do against the Moonstars. I'll flash you back to that first doubleheader we had against them this year on the road. Oh, we got a manager moment here. Someone has to give up the parking space this season. Who has to walk? Turlington. He's not factoring into any major plans down the road, so the old man will give it up. He needs the exercise anyway. Billy Bronx is picked up by the Platypi. He'll replace catcher Mike Lieberthal there on the bench, getting a little bit younger there. Platypi signed Eduardo Electra as they're going to cut their all-star shortstop Elvis Stanley from the roster. Possible playoff addition. Who knows? Herbert Hackman, is released by the Platypi. He'll be replaced by bench shortstop Busha Digman. I mean, I love Elvis. He might be something. Ernie Banks is still out there, you know. There's a lot of good people out here. They're getting ready to be signed here with their prices and whatnot. Matt Williams would be an interesting signing as well, I believe. Any young options out here? I don't think so. Let me just give a quick scroll here. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Yeah, no like young low-rated guys. Okay. We're gonna try and stay above B and above here. B and above. Nah, we're good. We're good. Wampa. Alright, that's enough. Alright, what are we at on their evaluations? 0.3, 0.1, 1.2, 0.6. We got a little bit more. Alright, so we'll flash you back here real quick why this Moonstars victory feels so damn good. Earlier in the season, we took them on in the doubleheader on the road. We lost 11-3. And then 10-1. It felt good to let out our frustration. Especially if you remember in that second game, Kaiser was the one that beat us. So, you picked up Bender for this going to make you wince? Oh no, what happened? What happened to Hurley? How bad was it? Oh God. I'm going to sim up here while I hear this. 20.4 million. That's like Slayer numbers right there. Jesus. My wallet, my heart, and my stomach. The pits in all 3 of them just got big. More power to you for spending that amount of money on one guy. I don't think I could ever bring myself to do it unless it's like for just a playoff push. Other than that, I ain't doing it. He replaced Yolanda Cooper, who had Tier 3 falls behind, of course, and she was making 10. So it's only a $10 million drop in the bucket. It's true. It could have been a lot worse. You had 26, so you still got 16 left over. You know what? That's a pretty good deal. I'll give you credit on that one. That was a good find right there. You had the budget for it. I'll let it slide. All right, so we're still sitting in 4th place here in the division, but we are back to 500, and our run differential is the best in the league, so that will help us out in any tiebreaker scenarios. Halfway home here in the season, 30 games in. We're not where we want to be. We want to be a little bit higher, like 2nd place. But we are within striking distance of 2nd, although the Herbisaurs are starting to get away a little bit. So we'll see if we can catch up. He's 24, and Cooper crapped the bed on opening night. All right, that's fine. Then Bluer's 2nd star. All right, now it's getting a little bit more believable. I'll give you credit. You know, you want the solid option there at the top of the rotation. I'm fine with it. It's a good move. I'll give you credit on that one. Especially since, see, the important part is you had the budget to do it, so I'm not it's not as bad as it first sounded. If you had no budget, then I would be concerned. Here's the preview for Game 2 here against the Moonstars. We're going to see Werner Bergenberg for the first time this season. 2-2 with a 3.51 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. And for us, it is the 10th Durbin Holmes, who has been struggling a little bit out of his recent couple of starts. His ERA's gotten up over 4. His ERA was, if you remember correctly, down below 1.5. So he's been struggling recently. 10's 2.2, 4.26 ERA, and a 1.16 WHIP. Let's look at player development here. Any new options that have popped up? Nothing yet. Not for blue anyway. Nope. That's still here. Nope, all of them are still here. Gonna keep saving up. We're gonna want to get Dempsey's, and we're gonna want to get Trisha Lee's right now. Blue never plays. Vanderwink, he's gonna get released because he sucks. And these two are giving us bad traits. We don't want either of them. And this, yeah, that's it. Okay, good. All right, let's set the lineup for Game 2 here and jump into it. Here's what we're going to go with. We're going to have Burks locked in right field leading off. Say locked in at third. He'll bat second. Taters is at first base. He'll bat third. Giambi is locked in DHing. He'll bat fourth. Carlton Starr is 10th at shortstop. He will get the start, batting fifth. Willie Wilson is batting 6th, 10th in center. Lift is batting 7th, locked in at catcher. And Gant is in left, batting 8th. Willie Randolph is slotted to bat 9th, rattled at 2nd. I'm going to make the executive decision and put Blue in at 2nd. He'll be getting the start there. And actually, I'm going to flip-flop him with Carlton Starr. So Starr's going to play 2nd. He has better fielding than Blue does. So he'll play 2nd. Blue is going to play shortstop. Let's get into it. I feel like we're underutilizing Blue. We should make use of his position flexibility. Kind of like the Ryan Flaherty of this team, if you remember obscure Oriole players from the dark years. Flaherty was the guy who came off the bench for those like 90-loss Orioles teams there in the mid-2000s, like early 2010s. He could basically play anywhere in the field. He just couldn't hit for crap. All right, let's get it on. Second game here tonight for you. Perez, Stanza, and Santo do up. We didn't see Perez in game 1 because he was on the bench. He was 10th. See how he's doing. Perez on the year with first pitch Slayer active here. First baseman hitting 296, 8 homers, 24 RBIs. They definitely missed him last game. Could have been a spark plug for him as he's going to face Durbin Holmes. Holmes comes into this start 10th. He's 2-2, a 4.26 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP. 18 earned runs given up in 7 starts, 38 innings pitched. He's averaging just over 5 innings a start, 32 hits surrendered, 12 walks, 4 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 29 strikeouts. Batting average against 224 is actually still the lowest in the starting rotation, but he's not been pitching well as of late. There are his advanced stats for you guys, those who are curious. Let's see how it goes. Check the lineup for the Moonstars. After Tony Perez is the DH now. Kat Stanza. She drops down to the 2. Santo drops down to the 3. He's still at third. Slam is still cleanup batting in center. She is still 10th. Jim Rice is still in left field. He's still batting 5th. He's locked in. Statsman drops down to the 6th slot in the lineup. He's still 10th out in right field. Renero is still 10th at shortstop. He'll drop down to the 7th slot. Sammy Shigatani is still batting 8th at second base. And Boo Lewis is still batting 9th catching. As Kaiser, as their bench only has 3 players. So Kimmy Smoke is out. Tony Perez is in. That's the only change. All right, let's see how it goes. Holmes is ready. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike call. We're underway. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Chased in the dirt. 0-2. Here comes that elite slider from Holmes. Slider up and away. Outside. 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Perez fouls it off. Still 1-2. Change it down the way. Line to first, right at Mash Taters, who snags it. 1 down. Next up is Kat Stan, the DH today, batting in the 2 slot, hitting 261. 2 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. She led the Moonstars offense in the first game with 2 of their 5 hits. Holmes currently 10th still, trying to get out of this little slump he's in. Let's see, he's got 1 out already. Slider inside on the first pitch, chased by Stanza. She went after his best pitch, 0-1. Forcing me down in the way. Chased and popped up behind second. Blew out for it. There on the edge of the center field grass. Puts it away. 2 down. Santo up next to third baseman. He's hitting 299. 7 homers. 25 RBIs on the year for Ron. He went 0 for 4 in game 1. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Line to right field into the hole. That is a base hit as it gets by Star, who never had a chance for it. 2 down, runner on for Jackie Slam, who was 10th. She has 1 hit in the first game, hitting .300. 9 homers, 23 RBIs on the year, and she was caught stealing in that game as well. That's why she is 10th, actually. 2-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike called at the letters. Holmes gets ahead, 0-1. Slider down the way, fouled off into the backstop, 0-2. Change it down and in. Grounded to first right at Taters, who's holding the runner. He'll tap the bag, and that'll end the inning. Good inning for Holmes. He only gives up a hit, and he gets around it. Bottom 1, Burks, Say, and Taters due up. Got to get up and stretch here real quick. All right, there we go. On the mound for the Moonstars here in Game 2 is going to be the young righty Werner Bergenberg, as the German import is going to be on the mound. Ellis Burks leading off. Right fielder locked in, hitting .353, 11 homers, 36 RBIs. Burks had 3 hits in Game 1. He had a single and 2 doubles. He didn't drive any runs in, but he did get on base and was a nice spark plug for the offense. Looking at the stats here for Werner Bergenberg, he's 2-2, a 3.51 ERA, which is now the lowest in the starting rotation after Kaiser got blown up in start Game 1 of the episode. 14 runs given up, 13 earned, 120 whip, 7 starts, 33 in the third innings, 30 hits, 10 walks, 4 homers, a hit batsman, 25 strikeouts, a batting average against a .231, which is the lowest in the starting rotation. And there are his advanced stats for you guys if any of y'all are curious about what they look like. He's going to have a big task of trying to keep our bats silent after we drop 13 on them in the first game. Here we go. First pitch changeup in there at the letters from Bergenberg. 0-1. Got to look out for that elite slider. It's got the max boost on it. Do be careful. Cutter high. Good take. 1-1. Fastball down the middle. Line to center field, but right at Slam for the first out. Ron Say up next. Third baseman was a triple shy of the cycle in Game 1. He went 3 for 4. He drove in 3 runs. .381 average, 6 homers, and 20 RBIs on the year. Chase the heater up and in out of the zone as it's popped to short. Renero makes the catch. 2 down. And that'll bring up Mash Taters, the first baseman, who went 2 for 5 in the first game. He had 2 homers. He drove in 3 on his second and had a solo shot on his first. Hitting .346 now in the year with 17 homers and 40 RBIs, leading the team in RBIs and homers. Slider inside misses, ball 1. Heater up and away, cracked to center field. That's got a little carry, but it's off the end of the bat. Slam puts it away to end the inning, 1-2-3. Quick innings for both pitchers in the first to the second. Rice, Statsman, and Renero, 5, 6, and 7 up for the Moonstars against Durban. Holmes. Rice on the year, left fielder locked in, hitting .319, 7 homers, 19 RBIs on the year. He had 1 hit in the first game. Ball down and in. Taken low, ball 1. Forcing him down in the way, that's a strike, 1-1. 3-seamer up and in, off the plate inside, 2-1. Change it down the way. Chased and pulled foul. Out of play. 2-2. Slider up and away. Out of the zone. 3-2. Good hold. Forcing down and in. Grounded at the middle base hit as Jim Rice on with his first hit today. Second of the day for the Moonstars. Leadoff man on in the second. Next up going to be Track Statsman, the right fielder. He's 10th, hitting .265. 2 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Pushing him down in the way. Grounded slothfully to short. Charging blue. It flips to second 1. Star on to first. Late. Fielder's choice. 1 down. Here's Renero. Shortstop is tense. He struck out 3 times in the first game. He had the hat trick. Hitting .243 with 5 homers and 10 RBIs. Slider pin away on the first pitch. Hard grounder through the middle. That is another hit. 2 hits now in the inning for the Moonstars. 2 on with 1 down. They're threatening here. Here's Shigatani, the 8-hitter. Second baseman hitting .232. 2 homers, 7 RBIs in the air for Sammy. Pushing him up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Using him down and in. Off the plate inside on the check swing, 1-1. Change it down the way. Chopped in front of the plate. Lift fires to third, gets the lead runner. Say across the first, not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 down, good heads-up play by Lift. 2 on for Boo Lewis, the catcher, hitting .221 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs in the year here in the 9 slot. Lewis had 1 hit in the first game as well. Ball down and in on the first pitch, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Lewis pops it up foul on the third base side while it's stay in play. Say calling for it in front of the dugout. He'll make the catch in front of the Moonstars bench, and that will end the inning. Stranding 2 is Holmes. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Giambi, Starr, and Wilson do up 4, 5, and 6. I hope everyone's doing all right out there. I'm doing fantastic as well. Hope y'all are enjoying the stream. Let's go. Giambi up. DH is locked in. Hitting .298 with 6 homers, 18 RBIs. Giambi 3 hits in game 1. He had a double and 2 singles. 3 for 5 day. Slider middle in is dropped into right center. That is going to get down in the gap, and that'll be extra bases possibly. Digging for second, Giambi. Throw in is dropped. It would have had him, but Ranero made a costly misplay. Giambi on with the leadoff double. Here's Starr, who's tense. First pitch Slayer active. Starr had an RBI double in the first game. He went 1 for 5. Still tense, though. Bergenberg knocked down neutral mojo as he was locked in after a shutout first. Let's see if he can strand the runner in scoring position. Checks the runner, fires. Changeup misses high out of the zone, ball 1. Slider hangs at the letters, ground to the third, right at Santo. He'll fire across the first, 1 down. Giambi advances to third after waiting for the throw. 90 feet away now, here's Willie Wilson. He's tense. First pitch Slayer active. He was 0 for 3 in game 1. Hitting .257 with a homer and 5 RBIs. I subbed him off late for a defensive sub. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, chopper to second. That'll get the job done. Shikatani the first, 2 down. RBI for Wilson, though. It's 1-0 Freebooters. We strike first again. Here's Tough Lift, the catcher. Locked in, hitting .282 with 6 homers, 14 RBIs. Lift had 3 hits in the first game. He had a single, an RBI single, and a 3-run homer. Slider up, hangs, line to second, right at Shikatani, and that ends the inning. 1 in, though, on the ground out by Wilson. 1-0 to the third. Perez, Stanza, and Santo do up against Holmes. Here's Tony Perez. He's 0 for 1 today, the first baseman. Holmes back to neutral mojo after 2 shutout innings to start his day. Dribble down and in on the first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Slider down the way. Pulled foul out of play. 1-1. Forcing up and in. Blew it by Perez. 1-2. He seemed up and away. Fouled off into the backstop. Still 1-2. Down and in. Out in front of it. Strike 3. First punch out for Holmes. 1 down. Next up, Kat Stanza. She's 0 for 1 today. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Low inside. 1-0. Forcing her up and away. Blew it by her. 1-1. Facing her down and away. Whiffed on it late. 1-2. Change up and in. Stanza turns on it. Cracks it right center field. She got all of that one, folks, as Wilson gives it a look, but it is gone. Moon shot for the Moonstars. That's their first run of the episode. Solo shot for Stanza, her 3rd of the year. We're tied at 1. Changeup was there for her. She turned on it. Here's Santo, 1 for 1 with a single. Holmes immediately tense once more. Changeup down the way in the first pitch. Pulled foul back into the screen. 0-1. Heater up and in. Check swing strike called. 0-2. Teasing down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out for Holmes. 2 down. Here's Jackie Slam, who's 10th, so 1 today. Curveball up and in on the first pitch. Off the plate inside. 1-0. Teasing her down and away. Chopped in front of the plate. Lift out of the crouch. Bare hands the first. In time to end the inning. But Holmes gives up a home run to Stanza on a high inside changeup. 1-1 to the bottom of the 3rd. Gant, Blue, and Burks do up against Bergenberg. So the Moonstars score their first run of the episode. Gant leading off. Left fielder came in as a defensive sub late in game 1. He then had I believe it was a single, if I remember correctly, off the bench. Hitting .306 with 6 homers, 11 RBIs. Slider inside misses. 1-0. Fastball at the knees, rope to center field, down for a base hit as Gant drops it in. He's second hit of the episode, first today. He's 1 for 1. Leadoff man on in the third for Ralph Blue. Shortstop off the bench in game 1 as a defensive sub, went 1 for 2. Hitting .235 with an RBI. Heater up and in, strike call, 0-1. Little hack now active for Blue, giving him a little contact boost. Slider away, popped up to right field off the end of the bat, and on it is Statsman. Puts it away for the first out. Ellis Burke's up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in, though. Slider up and away. Strike call, 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing on the heater. Slider up and in. High and tight. 2-1. Runner goes. Heater inside. Changeup inside. Misses off the plate. Throw down is late as Gant steals second easily on the changeup. 3-1 now the count to Burks. For Gant, that is his first steal of the year, actually. He's 1 for 2. 3-1 now the count to Burks and the pitcher's count, or hitter's count. Pick off the second. Back safely is Gant. A little worried about him taking third. Fastball middle in. Ripped foul. We're at full. Fastball down and then turned on by Burks on the line, but right at Rice. 2 down as he barely had to move. Almost got it over his head. Next up, the 2-hitter, Ron Say. He's 0 for 1. Still locked in, though. Looking to deliver the RBI. Changeup up. Route in front of it. He ripped it foul. Was ready. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Ripped to third right at Santo, and that ends the inning. To the fourth, it's 1-1. Rice, Statsman, and Renero do up. There's Jim Rice. He's locked in. 1 for 1 with a single today. Forcing up and away in the first pitch. Ground and nubber up the middle. Star dives behind the bag. Knocks it down, but it's an infield single for Rice. He's 2 for 2. Next up, Statsman. He's 0 for 1 and tenths. Ball down and away in the first pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Forcing him down and in. Grounded hard to third. Past the diving Say into left field. That's a base hit. 2 on to start the inning for the Moonstars. They're in business. Still nobody out. Here's Renero, tenths, 1 for 1 today with a single. We see him up and away in the first pitch. Taken high, ball 1. Dribble down and in. The knees out in front of it. It fooled him, 1-1. Big whiff there by John. Change it down the way. Nubber to third. Say in. It'll tap the bag at third. Fire across the first. Cannon arm activates. Got him! Double play. Love to see it. 2 down. Runner in scoring position at second, though, for Shigetani. 0 for 1 today. Good RBI chance for Sammy. Let's see if she delivers. Forcing her up and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in. Nubber to second. Star in on it. Backhands. Fires in time to first. That ends the inning as Holmes gets a clutch double play ball to get out of it. Bottom 4, we're still knotted up at 1. Heart of the lineup up for the Freebooters. Taters, Giambi, and Star looking to make an impact. Taters leads off. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out his first time up the center. Sitting there in his little stance. Change up and in, taking high. Ball 1. Got the elbow up and everything. Kind of reminds me of Miguel Tejada. Here, change up low. Misses from Bergenberg. 2-0. Change up and away. Pulled foul early. 2-1. Looking fastball there. He got me. Change up at the knees. Middle of the plate. Ripped foul. 2-2 still. Slide it down and in. Nubber under the glove of Bergenberg up the middle. Barehanded by Shigetani behind the bag. In time to first. Nice play, Sammy. 1 down. Next up, Giambi. 1 for 1 with a double last time up. He's locked in. He also scored a run. Almost gets beaten by a slider or cutter as he gets out of the way in a hurry. Good job, Giambi. 1-0. Cutter inside is chased and blooped to right. That is down for a hit in front of Statsman. Second hit for Giambi today. He's 2 for 2 as Jason hitting well. Here's Star. Fielder's choice ground out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Still tense though. Bergenberg sets, fires. Slider at the knees. Nub back to the mound. Bergenberg to second. 1. Renero to first. In time double play. And that ends the inning. Tough luck to the 5th. It's 1-1. Lewis, Perez, and Stanza do up. There's Boo Lewis. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out in front of the dugout in foul territory his first time up. First pitch change up down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Outside. 1-1. Forcing him up and in. Turned on, skied to left. Gant in a few steps. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Tony Perez. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch Slayer still active. He struck out swinging last time up. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Cracked up the middle on the ground. That's a base hit. Perez is first today. He's 1 for 3. Runner on with 1 down in the 5th. Stands up next, 1 for 2. Solo homer last time up on a turned on a high and tight changeup. Got a little bit too much of the plate there from Holmes. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Grounded hard at the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles here for the Moonstars. Put him in business with 1 down. His Stanza locked in now. Here's Santo, 1 for 2 with a single. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in, low and inside, 1-1. Up and away, runners go. Throw down to second. Nothing on the throw from Lift as he got confused. I got confused. Double steal pulled off successfully for the Moonstars. 1-2 now the count. So that's steals for both Stanza and Perez. Stanza's first of the year. She's 1 for 1. Perez is second. He's 2 for 2. 2 in scoring position. 1 down here for Santo. 1-2 the count. Change it down the way in the dirt. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for Holmes. 2 down. Here's Slam, 0 for 2 today. Intense. RBI hero, though, active for Jackie as she's the woman you want up in these situations. Slide it down in the way in the first pitch. Line to third. Right at Say. Reaches up and picks it out of the air. That ends the inning. Halfway home here today. It's a pitcher's duel. 1-1 to the bottom of the 5th. Wilson, Lift, and Gant go up against Bergenberg. Wilson leads off. He's 0 for 1 today with an RBI ground out to first, or second base. Still tense, though. Bergenberg now locked in. Change up and away high. Ball 1. Heater up and in high. 2-0 the count to Willie. Change up at the knees. Ripped foul out of play. 2-1. Cutter up and in. Number to second. Shigatani to her right. Backhands. 1 down. Next up, Lift. He's 0 for 1 today and still locked in. Slider up and away, chased it high, 0-1. Pass down and away, chased outside, 0-2 to Lift. Change up inside, out in front of it, strike 3. First punch out for Holmes, 2 down. Base is empty for Gant, 1 for 1 with a single today. Cutter up and in, hit up the middle, past the diving Renero's glove, base hit. Second hit for Gant today, he's 2 for 2. He's also stolen base today, keep that in mind. Here's Blue, 0 for 1 with a ground out. Slider down and in, inside, ball 1. Fastball up and in is Chase, skied to left field. In on it is Rice, that ends the inning. To the 6th, we're still tied at 1. Rice, Statsman, and Renero do up. Here's Rice, 2 for 2 days so far. He's 2 for 2. He's singled twice, still locked in. Four-seamer at the knees on the first pitch, middle of the zone. Chopped through the middle. Third hit for Jim Rice. He's 3 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 6th for the Moonstars. Here's Statsman, 1 for 2 with a single. He's tense. Curveball middle in on the first pitch. Ripped foul, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Outside, 1-1. Change it down the way. Whiffed on it outside. 1-2. There's him down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Holmes. 1 down. Next up, Renero. 1 for 2 with a single. He's tense. Grounded into double play last time up. Dribble down and in on the first pitch. Taken low. Ball 1. Forcing it down in the way. Fouled off into the backstop. 1-1. Slider up and in. Chased it high. It fooled him. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased. Blooped to right center field. Burke's coming over. Gets there with the speed. 2 down. Nice job, Ellis. Good range. Leadoff man still at first with 2 down for Shigatani, who's 0 for 2. Grounded at the second last time up. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down and in. In the dirt, 1-1. Team ripping away, off the plate, 2-1. Team middle in, chop the short, slow roller. Blue charges, fires the first, in time to end the inning. Good pitching from Holmes. Bottom 6, we're still tied at 1. Burks, Say, and Taters due up. Here's Burks, he's 0 for 2 today, trying to get it started. No longer locked in. Bergsburg sets, fires, Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Changed away, pulled foul, out in front, 0-2. Fastball up and in. Burks rips it to the gap, left center field. That is down. That is going to two-hop to the fence. Extra bases for Alex as he's going to sprint in there to second, standing up with a double to lead off the 6th. Representing the go-ahead run. Here's Ron Say. 0 for 2 today, still locked in. And Ron deliver this time when the runner in scoring position. Heater inside, misses. Ball 1. Failed the first time he did today. Slider at the knees. 1-1 this game anyway. Pick off the second, back safely. Slider away, 1 hopper to first. Perez backhands, no play at third. He'll flip to Bergenberg in time for the first out. Runner at third, 1 down for Taters. He's 0 for 2. Infield in, trying to keep the runner over there. Chased it in the dirt, fouled off, 0-1. Change at the knees, rip foul, 0-2. Pass it down and in. Nubber in the hole to first and second, coming home. Runner will score as it was a slow roller. No play for Shigatani. RBI for Taters. It's 2-1. Burke scores. Here's Giambi, 2 for 2 today with a double and a single last time up. Bergenberg no longer locked in. Slider outside, misses off the plate. Ball 1. Change of middle in. Out in front of it is Jason. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Dumped up the middle base. Hit for Giambi as he pokes it over glove of Bergenberg. 3 for 3 day for Jason, his second single. 2 out knock keeps the inning alive for Carlton Starr, who's 0 for 2 intense. Change it down and then strike called, 0-1. Either way, checked outside, good hold, 1-1. Cutter at the knees, pulled foul by Starr, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, poked to right field. Diving is Shigatani to her right to snag it. Fires the first in time. That ends the inning. Nice play. But a run in for the ground out there by Taters. 2-1 to the 7th. Luis Perez and Stanza due up. Here's Boo Lewis. He's 0 for 2 today. Rally starter active, though, against Holmes, who's now at the 70 pitch mark. Coming back out for his 7th inning of work here. Forcing ripping away in the first pitch. Grounded softly to third. Say to his left. Fires the first. 1 down. Perez up next, 1 for 3 with a single last time up. He then stole a base on a double steal attempt. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Whiffed on it, 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way. In the dirt, 1-1. Change it down and in. Chase, Nubber up the first base line. Just foul, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Nubber to second as he jammed him. Starr charges, makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Stanza, 2 for 3 with a single last time up and a solo homer. She also stole second. She's locked in. First pitch curveball down and in, just low in the dirt, ball 1. Forcing it down in the way, checked low, 2-0. Change it down and in, low and inside, 3-0. Slide up and away. Chased, fouled off. 3-1. See me down in the way. Check swing strike called. Full count. Forcing him up and in. Crushed the center field. Hit pretty well by Stanza. Wilson tracking it back at the fence. Leaps. Makes the catch against the wall. Willie Wilson keeps it from hitting the wall and saves extra bases. Bottom 7 we go. It's still 2-1. Keeping that lead. Wilson lifting Gant 2 up. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Holmes. Got a little squirrely there. Here's Wilson 0 for 2. RBI ground out last time up. Made a nice defensive play there to end the inning. Still tense though. Bergenberg staying out there for the 7th. Cutter hangs, middle of the plate, line to right center, base hit for Willie, his first hit of the episode. He is on with a leadoff single in the 7th with good speed. Here's Lift 0 for 2 today. Cutter middle in, ripped to left field. That is down for another hit. Back-to-back singles on 2 pitches in the inning. 2 on, none down for the Freebooters. Here's Gant. He's singled twice as well. He's also stolen a base today. 2 for 2. And Bergenberg done after 6+ innings. He gets yanked quickly. Coming out of the bullpen is the rally stopper and durable Taylor McWales, who's an original member of this Moonstars roster before the draft. So he is home in familiar confines. McWales 1-1, a 2.01 ERA, and a 1.12 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in 11 appearances on the year. 22 1/3 innings pitched is the least out of the bullpen outside of Sergio Slider and Cutter Crack-E-Barrel. McWales, 21 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 26 strikeouts, batting average against a 247, and there are his advanced stats. The only reliever we saw in the first game was their closer, Klaus DeGame, and also reliever Dur Neverwalker. Both of them threw 1/3 of an inning, respectively. So McWales, John, Slider, and Cracky-Barrel are all rested. All right, McWales has got rally stopper active, so let's see if we can deliver with that despite it. Gant 2 for 2 today. He's singled twice. He's also stolen a base. 2 on, none down here for the Freebooters. Looking to get some insurance runs in the 7th. Fastball up and away with late. 0-1. Fastball up. Rocketed by Gant to right field on the line, but right at Statsman. 1 down. Here's Blue. RBI 0 active. He's 0 for 2 today, the shortstop. Fastball middle away, line to right, but right at Statsman. 2 down. Good job for McWales so far out of the bullpen, looking to strand the inherited runners. Here's Burks. Doubled last time up. He's 1 for 3. He's locked in. Scored later in the inning. Peter up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch from McWales. Caught the top of the zone. Chased it up and in. Blooper to short. Renero picks, fires, flips the second in time. That ends the inning. 2-1, though, the score to the 8th still. Santos slamming Rice to up against Holmes, who's coming back out for the 8th. There's Santo, 1-3 with a single today. Slided down in the way in the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Nub back to the mound under Holmes' glove. As Starr thought he was going to get it. That's going to be an infield single for Santo to lead off the 8th. As the tying run on. Here's Jackie Slam, who's 10th, 0 for 3 today. Might give Holmes this at bat. I don't think I do. I think I'm going to pull him here. Holmes done after 7+. He gives up 10 hits, 1 earned run so far. He struck out 4. No walks. Solid outing. Not going to complain. Runner at first, his responsibility, though. It'll be a quality start no matter what, though. Going to the bullpen here, we are going to turn it over to... Who do we want? Who's rested? Turlington's rested, so is Moonstar. Who's up? Lefty or righty, switchy, righty, lefty. Not a lot of lefties here, so Turlington's useless. Moonstar, she could be usable. She is the most rested reliever. I think we'll give Elaine this shot here. She'll come in out of the bullpen. I know Hayes is locked in with reverse splits. You know, he's the smart one to bring in. Let's bring in Hayes. He's feeling it right now. Amazo locked in with reverse splits, 1-1, a 2.05 ERA, and a 1.09 WHIP. 6 runs given up, 5 earned in 12 appearances out of the bullpen, 1 save. 22 innings pitched is the third most out of the bullpen. 19 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 5 walks, 30 strikeouts to lead the bullpen. Batting average against 226, and there are his advanced numbers for you guys. Let's see if Hayes can deliver. Forcing him down and in on the first pitch. Blew it by. Slam. 0-1. The ball away. Bunt shown. Pulled back. Out of play. 1-1. No take. No take. Down the way. Popped up in front of the mound. Hayes off to his right. Makes the catch for the first out. Next up, Jim Rice. He's locked in 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Slider down the way in the first pitch. Off the plate. Ball 1. No reverse splits active here for Hayes. Forcing up and in. Blew it by him. 1-1. Ball down and in. Chased. Fouled off. 1-2. Change up and away. Chased it out of the zone. Strike 3. Way out of the zone. First punch up for Hayes. 2 down. Here's Statsman. Right fielder tense. 1 for 3 with a single today. Pinch hitting is Vlade Jones, the left fielder. Statsman's hitting ratings were absolutely abysmal with reverse splits active, with him being tense as well. Jones hitting a $176 off the bench this year. Former Sirloin's outfielder, as he's in as the pinch hitter with a lot of pop in that bat, so let's be careful. Ball down and in on the first pitch. No reverse splits. Chopped through the middle. Base hit as Jones goes after the first pitch he sees. 2 on, 2 down now for the Moonstars. Go ahead run at first. Tying run at second. Here's John Renero, who's tense. 1 for 3 with a single. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. No reverse splits here. Down the way. Chopped in the hold of second. Star over. Dives. Makes the snag. Gets up to first. In time. Nice play, Carlton. Hayes gets out of the jam in the 8th. Bottom 8, it's 2-1. Say, Taters, Giambi, heart of the lineup up. Looking to add some insurance. Here's Say, 0 for 3. Jones remains in the game. He'll play left field as Jim Rice moves back over to his natural position of right field. McWhale's out for his second inning of work. Heater down and in is low. Ball 1. Hayes got the McWhale's got the last 3 outs last inning. Two-seamer inside misses. 1-1. In there, actually 1-1. Fastball up and in, whiff late, 1-2. Two-seamer inside, rip foul, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, turned on by Say, into the corner. Did he get it? Cannonball coming at you. He got it over the low wall. Say's second homer of the episode, first here today. There's the insurance run the Freebooters needed. 7th of the year for Ron. It is 3-1. Attaboy, Ronnie. That's Taters up next. 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out last time up. Let's see what he does here. Fastball middle in. Crushed by Taters. Right center. He's going back to back. Cannonball coming at you as he goes right after Say does. Back-to-back pitches into the seats for the Freebooters. 4-1 the score. 18th of the year for Taters. We're up by 3 now. And here's Giambi. Jason 3 for 3 today. 2 singles, 1 double. No stimulated trait, though. He's still locked in, though, despite that. As McWhale's now tense. We're going to key fastball again. Damn right we are. Middle of the plate, and Giambi joins the party. Cannonball coming at you there off the face of the second deck, dead center. As he keyed on the fastball. 3 straight homers on 3 pitches for the Freebooters. 7th of the year for Giambi. It is 5-1. Now it's a 4-run lead and no longer a save situation, so Gagne can sit down. Star up next, second baseman tense, 0 for 3 today. Let's see if he joins the act. About the knees, poked to right center. Diving Shigatani robbed him of a hit. Damn, here's Wilson. 1 for 3 with a single last him up. He also drove in a run on a ground out. He is still tense, though. Whale still tense. Fastball up and away. Hit well by Wilson, left center field. That's got some carry to it. Heading for the high wall. Off the wall. Extra bases for Willie. He's in with a double as Jones plays the carom correctly. He's back to neutral. Runner in scoring position for tough lift. 1 for 3 with a single. Facing the still tense McWhales. Fastball up and in. Jammed him in the hold of second. Backhanded by Perez. Flips to McWhales. E1. He dropped it. Lift is safe. Runners at the corners. 1 down. And here's Gant. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Does Lift have better speed than Dempsey? No, he doesn't. Dempsey's going to pinch run at first, although it's not much of a damn difference. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Gant, who is hitting, I believe he's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. McWhale's now rattled after the error. That's the first error all episode for either club. Let's see who comes out with this one. Can we get more runs? Fastball at the knees, dumped to center field, base hit. Gant delivers another one. Scoring is the runner, 6-1. Freebooters extend the lead to 5. Here's Ralph Blue, 0 for 3 with RBI, 0 active now. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. Rally stopper now active for McWhales with 2 runners on. Heater low in the dirt, ball 1. About the knees, poke the left center field. Blue's going to drop it in for extra bases. This might clear him. Coming around is Dempsey. He's going to score. Coming around third is Gant. He'll score as well. 2-run double for Blue. It is 8-1 Freebooters. Burke's up next, 1 for 4 with the double. He's still locked in. Throw ball away, poked foul out of play on the first pitch. 0-1, pulled it foul. Heater up and away, poked off the end of the bat. Pop fly, shallow right. Perez out, makes the catch, 2 down. Runner still at second for Say, who led off the inning with the home run. He's 1 for 4. We batted around, Fighting Crane active. Locked in now is Say. Fastball away, poked in the hole, past the diving Shigatani to right center. Coming around third as the runner will hold. Is that activated? Runners at the corners, 2 down. And here's Taters. He hit a solo homer last time up following Say. 2 RBIs now in the day. See if he can deliver again with his second hit of the inning. Fastball down on the way, late swing, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and away, line to center field, base hit. Taters drives in another run. 9-1 the score, third of the day for Taters, his third RBI that is. Here's Giambi, he homered earlier in the inning, he's now on fire. He's a triple shy of the cycle, 4 for 4 today. Fastball middle of the plate, line to left center. Oh, we're on it. Here we go, boys. 1 run's going to score. Taters to third. He's going to be sent. Giambi around second. Throws coming home. In time to get Taters. That ends the rally, and Giambi would have had the triple had Taters been safe. 8 home, though, for the Freebooters. 10-1 now the score to the 9th as we add insult to injury to the Moonstars. 8-9-1 do up for them. Shigatani, Lewis, and Perez. Here's Shigatani 0 for 3. Hayes is going to stay out there as Dempsey remains in the game at catcher after pinch running for lift. I think we're good everywhere else. I don't think there's anyone I can sub in here for like a defensive upgrade. Bell can't field. He has 2 fielding. Lee could come in. She could play first base, I believe. Taters could move into the outfield for somebody, but no one's tense out there. It's Star that I need to replace, and no one else can play second outside of Blue, and I don't want to put Randolph in because he's rattled. So we're stuck with what we got in the defensive part of this inning. Four-seamer down and away on the first pitch from Hayes, fouled off by Shigatani, 0-1. Ball down and in. Inside and low, 1-1. Slide up and in. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Change up and away. Swung through it, strike 3 out in front of it. Second punch out for Hayes, 1 down. Next up, Lewis, 0 for 3 with rally starter. Slider away in the first pitch, strike called high, 0-1. Racing up and in. Hit well to center. Wilson tracking back is there for it on the fly out, 2 down. Last chance for the Moonstars in game 2 is Tony Perez, 1 for 4 with a single today and a stolen base. Ball down on the way in the first pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Change it middle in, hangs, check to swing, 1-1, fooled him. Slider up and away, fouled off, 1-2. 1 strike away. Four-seamer down and away, chased, fouled off, we'll do it again. He pulled it foul, 1-2 the count. Change up and in, off the plate, 2-2. Slider down and in. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Ball down and away. Chase. Number to first up the line. Taters there on the backhand. Takes it himself. 1-2-3 ninth inning for Hayes as we slam the door. Freebooters win easily. 10-1 in game 2 as we exploded in the 8th inning for 8 unanswered insurance runs. And we beat the Moonstars today by a combined score of 23-1. It was 13-0 in game 1, 10-1 in game 2. Good hitting day for both clubs, hits-wise, but we capitalized in that 8th inning by dropping in 8 runs, whereas the Moonstars couldn't come in clutch with runners in scoring position. Their only run was on a solo homer today. Only RBI for the Moonstars, the home run by Kat Stanza. Hitless today for them was Jackie Slam, Sammy Shigatani, and Boo Lewis. 3-hit day, though, for Jim Rice, 2 hits for Stanza and Santo. On the other side for us, hitless today was Carlton Starr. Rick Dempsey didn't bat, so he doesn't count. Solo homer for Ron Say. He went back-to-back with Taters, who had a solo homer, RBI ground-out, RBI single. And then Giambi joined the party. He went back-to-back with Taters and Say. He had a solo homer and RBI double as well. Willie Wilson, an RBI ground-out. Ron Gann, an RBI single, I believe. And Ralph Blue, a 2-run double. Pitching lines, Bergenberg takes the loss, 6+ innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs. It's still a quality start, 1 strikeout. He falls to 2-3 on the year. ERA does stay under 3.5 though. Taylor McWhale's 2 innings in relief, 9 hits, giving up 5 earned runs on 3 homers as he came apart there In the 8th inning, he also gave up 3 unearned runs as well, thanks to his own error that he made. On our side, Durbin Holmes, 7 innings, quality start, 10 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer. He had 7+ innings. He improves to 3-2, gets his ERA back down under 4. Mazo Hayes gets his 2nd save of the year, going 2 innings in relief, 1 hit, giving up 2 strikeouts. Player of the game, Jason Giambi, for his 5-hit day. He was almost at the cycle. Had Taters not been thrown at the plate there in the 8th to end it, he would have had the triple and the cycle, but he does go 5 for 5. 2 singles, 2 doubles, a homer, and 2 RBIs. Taters, 2 for 5 day. He had a homer, driving in 3 total runs, and Durbin Holmes, for his pitching performance, is the 3rd place finisher. Not bad. That's what you love to see. Whew, big wins for the Freebooters here. No manager moments here, so that's good. Let's look around the league. Any roster moves? Clifford Kane off is Sawteeth. He's replaced by Avec Victorino. A little bit of an upgrade there on the bench for the Sawteeth. None of our guys have been nabbed. Burley is now down to 10-2. His price point for his valuation is 10 mil exactly. Where is Raul Strikes? He is at 7.6. He's getting close as well. I believe his is down. He's 0.4 away. His is 7.2. Tusker Fuss is still 1 million above his, so no worries there. Let's go ahead and sim up to our next game, which is due to be against the Jacks here. Only sitting at 500, not an enticing matchup. Sawtooth do win there. Hot Corners win. Damn it. I'm trying to catch them, you bastards. Sandcats win again. Good for them. They're starting to put some wins on the board. Blowfish taking on the Wild Pigs here. Please, Blowfish, do us a solid. Help us out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. 11-4. Nice. Good win there. We're up to 3rd now in the division as we do jump over the Wild Pigs now. Sterling's almost below the lead, but they do win 9-7 against the worst team in the baseball right now, the Platypi, who are only 9-22. All right, so let's look at the schedule. We'll highlight what series we're going to take on next time out. There is the Sawteeth, who are currently, I believe, sitting in 3rd place in their division. Yeah, they're 16-15, same as us, so 2 teams vying for a playoff spot. That seems a little enticing. What else we got here on the schedule? We have the Overdogs. We also have the Sirloins, who are the division leaders. That is also enticing. So maybe 1 game against the Sawteeth, 1 game against the Sirloins next time out as we advance a little closer. I would be all right with that. Then we have Doubleheader against the Wild Pigs, competing with them right now for the middle division. Sandcats and Blowfish, 2 worst teams in that other division. Doesn't seem enticing to me. 3-game series against those damn Grass Eaters, who are our division leaders. So this would be a big series to highlight. We then have 2 more against the Moose, 2 more against the Hot Corners, and then we got a big 3-game series against the Pigs. Okay. So yeah, next episode I think we do 1 against the Sirloins, 1 against the Sawteeth here, as both teams are vying for a playoff spot with us. So that seems most enticing to us. We want conference matchups here. All right. So that should do it here today. Let's just check and see if there's any new. This is new for Randolph. Give him easy target. Nah, that's a dumb one. I wish he was getting power. Then I would risk it, but no. And Vanderwinks is still here, surprisingly. So 2 more games on this one for Dempsey, 4 on this one for Lee. We're in no hurry. We're just building up as much capital as possible for future opportunities that do decide to pop up. All right, so we could sim up to our next game here. I think I might do that, actually. I actually wouldn't mind that, honestly. I almost bought that. Thank God I didn't. Oof. Got to stop hitting buttons. Is that the next game? So it would just be simming this game here against the Jacks. I could save that for next time out. That's not going to take too much time. So I think that's going to end it here today, guys. Give you a recap on the episode. We started with some simulating. We dropped 2 games against the next to last place Sandcats, which we should have won. We blew the first game in extra innings 9-8, and then we got crushed in the second game 6-1. Then we played these 2 games against the Moonstars here. We beat them out 13-0, and then beat them out again 10-1, avenging our earlier doubleheader sweep loss to them, where they blew us out. In both those games we played, I believe it was 10-1 in the second game and 11-3 in the first game. So yeah, we made up for that one. Big wins for us there. We've now clawed our way back above 500. We're now 16-15 on the season. We're in third place in the division, only 5 games out of first. We're still within striking distance. Next episode, we are going to be taking on the second place Sawteeth, I believe. Are they in second place or are they in third place? They are in third place in their division. We're going to have one matchup against them and one matchup against the division leading Sirloins, who are 18-13. 2 potential playoff teams we could see if we make the playoffs here in year 2. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you want to come over and watch these games live before they're posted, and or follow me over on this platform if you so choose to do. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.